it is what it is. I'm not going to let you guys miss this. So my best bet would be to just record this, post it when we're done. And again, I'll make it up to you guys. I'll do something for you guys tomorrow. There's just nothing else I can do tonight. It's just my internet's going to be a piece of shit. Um, why? Why not? When you spend all the money on a new modem and router. So I'm just going to go through it. I'm not going to waste your time too much. I don't want to make you guys wait for it. So if you can hear me, if it goes offline, I'm still recording. I don't know what else to say. It sucks. I'm not going to break the baseball tonight because I'm going to call the internet provider and have them come fix it tomorrow. But I will post the full recording of this. I don't know what else to do at this point. So, yeah. It's saying reconnection successful. I think my best thing to do so you guys can watch us tonight, and I would love to talk about football. That's all I wanted to do all night. But we're just gonna go ahead, and I'll just tag everyone in the recordings. Trust me, when this happens, this is the last thing I want. I look forward to this. The thing I love most, more than anything, is just ripping with you guys. I'm irritated because it worked all day. All I wanted to do was rip this all day long. Literally all day long. That's all I wanted to do. I was so excited for scoring. I was like, why is this not? There's a Mark Andrews at a 35. I'm even not going to random up. Oh, there we go. Javonte Williams autograph. I'm not even going to random up like the I'll do it all tomorrow. We'll do a giveaway. We'll do all that kind of the paper football, all that kind of stuff tomorrow. Because I'm calling the internet service provider. I'm going to tell them straight up, send someone over or I'm getting Verizon. But instead of like doing this and going back and forth and having you guys, there's a Bijan, having you guys wait all night for me. There's a nice Stroud. I think the best thing to do is just to go about this and just, you guys know me better than this. Chalk it up as an L for the night as far as having a live broadcast and just do the full recordings. I'm so pissed because I just wanted to hang out with you guys all night. I know you know this. I'm just, what do? It's how my day pretty much went from start to finish today. It's how my week has went. Tariq Woolen out of 100. But I'll do the break. I'll do a full recap. I'm not trying to rush through it. But for the sake of, I know some of you probably can't hear me, can't see me. So I want to get through it so you can at least see the recordings and see what you hit. Sometimes I feel like that's what we're just waiting for anymore. I hope that's not the case. But here's the worst thing. I didn't have internet for even Monday Night Football. I went all of Monday without the internet, without anything. And it sucked. I had nothing. My kid, the worst part is when you get home here because like the internet doesn't work. I'm like, I know, buddy. I worked on it all day long. All day long. They say, your internet's working fine. I'm like, well, it's not. I mean, I guess my next step is to hook up the old shit, right? Isn't that how the country works now? The old stuff is better than the new stuff, but we keep putting the new stuff in place. It is what it is. I wanted to get to the pools. I wanted to talk about the games, but instead of doing all that, we'll just rip through the cards. Gesicki out of 50. 0-1 out of 50. Quentin Johnston. And there's a Jaron Hall autograph. He may get some play. Jordan Addison. There's an Anthony Richardson. Had some great throws. Did you see his stats? My gosh. I hope I get this fixed because I want to go back through and do something for you guys so we can actually talk about this stuff. It was going to be a good night too. I could tell we had like a bunch of people in, ready to watch, ready to talk. We got something coming up here. How about a Patrick Surtain 2 out of 10? 2 out of 10 die cut. And a Christian McCaffrey, the Men of Autumn, 9 out of 35 in the Niners uni. And again, you'll get to see all this, guys. I know it won't show up on the live feed. I'm going to tag you all. There's a Bryce Young. The beauty of having the recordings of everything. And to Jamie's comment earlier about, hey, you wouldn't have skipping on Whatnot. One of the reasons I don't do Whatnot is because they don't let you record the breaks. You can't. You can't record the breaks on Whatnot. There's no way to do it. They have like an internal recording process, but you can't record them. I guess if you screen grab them all yourself, you could. I don't know how you would do that because you can't operate out of OBS, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just very irritated right now trying to stay engaged because We're not live. I don't think we're live right now. It's just a spinning wheel of death, and I figured it would be better to just post this live so you can see it all. I'm very, very sorry. I'll make it up to you guys. I've had a week with this internet that's caused fights in my house. And I have a 9 and a 6-year-old. It's not like I have teenagers that are like, our phones won't work. I'm like, what do you guys need internet for? To call your girlfriends? Like, what on earth could my kids at 9 and 6 years old need the internet for? Apparently a lot. There's Matt Collins. We'll talk about him another time. Again, goal right now to get through the card so I can post this for you guys. Jalen Carter. We were having good chats too. There's a Hendon Hooker. We were having some really good chats about the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles are in any trouble at all. I don't think that the Cowboys are going to be what they think they are. But I mean, they've lost too many players. I think if you look at the quarterbacks who get guaranteed money, like, and I don't know how much Dak got guaranteed, but I will say that Deshaun, we just passed his card. Deshaun Watson looks like he doesn't want to play football. And there's Dak too. But truth be told, why would you want to play football if all your money is guaranteed anyhow? What is your motivation for guarantee on football? Like when you have guaranteed money, what's your motivation? Is it so that you can, like, there isn't, and you can see it. And you know, the word, I said this to Jason tonight. I said, the worst part about it is that even Cleveland, the city of Cleveland's not going to have his back. He's going to be less motivated to perform. You know what he's going to want to do? He's going to want to go on the bench. Why would a guy want to get hit if he can just make $240 million sitting on the bench? And I think that's why you're seeing accusations come out. I think you're seeing accusations come out about him because there's a Bijan rookie and a Stroud. You're seeing accusations come out because I think they're being planted. I think they want to find some way to get this dude on like a morality clause, which I don't even know if they have. I don't even know if they can do that. But I think it's a morality clause issue. They realize that, hey, we're not going to be able to like pay. Like, he's just trouble. He doesn't want to play. He's no longer good. We guaranteed him money. What do? Well, let's find a way that they say, hey, you don't have to pay him because he broke a morality clause. He did something that, you know, he should have never did. But I don't know. He needs to show. Ooh, CeeDee Lamb out of 25. Dallas Cowboys, John Stevener. Again, wish we were live because it's been a nice break. I am so sorry, guys. But again, I do feel like the best thing we could have done was do this instead of going back and forth all night and have Jamie talk about how much better it would be on a thing where it wasn't recorded. No, for real though. I might be for the best because I might have been distracted and made you guys wait longer than you needed to. All I wanted to do was talk tonight. You would have been going through a much longer break. I definitely have anxiety for tomorrow's Bills-Dolphins game. I do feel like it's the most important game of the year for us. Mostly because there's been a lot of hype around Josh Allen the last few days. He's like the next guy, right? Like he's the next dude. He's the freak athlete. There's Anthony Richardson. And we all know that, but he's gotten a lot of hate over the last few months. He can't win the big games. I think people are starting to realize it's not him. It's the defense. The defense continues. Now, I will say he needs to get some good ball control in the pocket. He loses the ball when he's not looking, you know, scrambling in the pocket. But also, his downfield accuracy has just been god-awful. Like, really bad. Dulcich with the Arizona Cardinals I think he's going to have a good year. There's a Miles Murphy as well. Good boxes of score. It feels really weird not talking to you guys, talking to myself. Israel Abanikanda. And that's going to close that box out, but not bad at all with that. We got a CeeDee Lamb. And again, I'm not going to random up stuff. We're not going to do hit list credits. We're not going to do all that. I'm going to get through this break. I'm going to post it, and then we'll go from there because I am going to give you guys at least the Topps composite box. We're going to do a couple paper footballs. I'm going to hook you guys up. We'll still obviously do our hit list credits, but I'm going to do it after I get my internet service provider here tomorrow, and I will drive there if I need to. It will be taken care of tomorrow. They said it worked all day. All day long I had internet. I was sitting here waiting to rip. Throwback look on the score. This is the first I'm seeing it. I like the throwback look on the score a lot. Drake London, Johnny Manziel, getting some interesting names. You'll have to give me your thoughts, obviously, in the thread. I'm sure you'll have other things to say to me, but know that I did everything I could. Definitely has like a 90s score vibe. There's a Najee Harris, man. The autos they're coming through. CD Lamb. Now that's our second Najee Harris this week. We pulled his rookie booklet auto this week too, and it was a jersey number. So and there's a Stafford out of 100. Max Crosby, very cool looking card, one of my favorite players. To Canton is the Moss. And again, we'll do more of this so we can actually sit and look at it. I'm kind of going to rifle through it tonight for all intents and purposes. Love my man Josh Allen in there. I don't know if I love that they're going here. I might have a box of this in my closet. I honestly think I have this year in my closet a box of score. Brock Purdy up in there. There's a good looking Myles Garrett. Drake May rookie and a J.J. McCarthy draft. And for the Houston Texans, a cornerback, Kamari Lassiter, 1 out of 35. Again, a bookend for us. Anaya Smith, Spencer Rattler, Drake May. I do like that they, it looks like they got some of the good rookies in here. They got the pro helmets on it. I don't know. I mean, I guess because it came out a little earlier than it has the last couple years, it has their college uniforms. I don't know why they couldn't take time. I mean, if Wildcard has been able to get these guys in pro look unis, I feel like Panini has the resources and the finances to get them in the pro look unis. So why not scrub them and do it? I don't know. You guys maybe give me your thoughts on that. I mean, score is higher than it's ever been. And I mean that because I've paid more for boxes of score, but that's when I think singles were selling for more. It's not a bad look, though. There's a Jaden Daniels, Emerge, Brock Bowers. And there we got a vet, Everson Walls for the Cowboys. So CD Lamb and an Everson Walls, both out of the score. So the Cowboys doing well. Dallas going out to John Stevener tonight. John won't be mad that we were a little delayed on our stream tonight. There's a lad McConkey. Brock Bowers. I do apologize. I know that, listen, you guys know my rule is don't ever get into a break you can't watch live. I'm not going to do this to you guys all night where it's lagging and streaming. First thing I'm going to do is post this and make a big post for you guys. It's another auto. Ricky Jackson out of 50 for the Saints. And that is who, there's an Adunze. I heard he's out a couple weeks. Look at that, Travis Kelce before he had an ugly haircut. I'm not saying he was ever a good looking dude, but Javion Sanders. I'm sure I'm getting messages from Chris and everyone right now. I'm just trying to stay focused and get through this for you guys. I'm still going to be around tonight. I'm not going to bed. I'm probably going to leave a nasty email, honestly, for the internet company. Like, call me first thing in the morning. Your internet works fine. I'm like, it doesn't, though. Like, it's been spotty, but it's worked. And it worked all day today. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to call. John Elway. There's a Jamar Chase. I think the Bengals are in big trouble. I do. I really do. Jermaine Burton apparently is crazy. He hasn't read his playbook. He's like pulling like a Jamarcus Russell kind of thing. Hasn't read the playbook. Shows up late to practice all the time. I mean, just doesn't have that it factor. They can't pay Higgins. Apparently, they're selling used TVs in the stadium. Like, they're just selling used TVs. Ooh, what is this? Is it an auto? Look at this little rookie ticket. This came right out of, like, what's the Contenders? I need a pack of sleeves, sorry. Contenders used to do those rookie ticket stubs. It's got a vibe like that. I know he's out for a couple weeks. Probably a good IR draft pick for the fantasy people. But Hawkinson with the rookie ticket stubs looks really sharp. 3 out of 10. All in all, man, the score, I like the multi-year score break simply because we were able to pull some really cool names, some vet names. And for those of you like, where the heck is he? Understand, guys, I think I made the right decision. I hope I did. By just doing this so you could watch it. There's a Bo Nix. So it's got the names. It looks like the only one, there's Marvin Harrison Jr. I like the look of him. The only guy that doesn't seem to be in the set is Caleb Williams. But I mean, you know, I talked about this today. Fanatics has a lawsuit up against Marvin Harrison Jr. because he won't sign his contract with Fanatics. He won't. They're not suing Caleb Williams because even though he didn't sign his Players Association agreement, he's at least signed an exclusive with Fanatics. However, Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't sign his Players Association contract, but he signed with Panini. Apparently, they were willing to pay him more. That's a cool card, Curtis Samuel, because he's a Bill now. And man, some cool looking cards in this. On the Eagles, yeah, they did a good job on some of these. There's Jaden Daniels. So they're suing Marvin Harrison, but my point of that all was that what's crazy is that neither one of those, think about this. Caleb Williams, 93 yards passing. Marvin Harrison had a huge drop that really helped the Bills out. And he had 93 passing yards for Caleb Williams, 4 receiving yards for Marvin Harrison. These are the two guys that are too good to sign their Players Association agreement. I get it. That's cool. That's an insert Bo Nix. And there's a Jaden Daniels. I get it. Week 1. God, this dude's still signing shitty autographs. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, George Pickens going out to Corey Kelly. You got one, Corey. Corey will no longer care that we weren't live. He got his autograph. You know, just, here's a Penix. Just play better before you tell people you're not going to, like, sign a Players Association agreement. Before you're not going to, you know, you need more money. You don't want to sign your football cards. You don't want your picture on a football card. How about throw for 100 yards passing your first game? Or don't drop a ball and maybe have more than one catch for 4 yards. You know, it's just some of these guys. And again, remember, this is the first year that we're having guys come in with major NIL money. Is it going to be a distraction? Are these guys going to be like a Deshaun Watson case where they just really don't care? They get paid either way, right? They're going to get money. I mean, really, if they spend that money right, they're set for life. Max Crosby out of 100. The Jordan Love situation. There's a Marvin Harrison Jr. J.J. McCarthy. Cole Bishop. He's a letdown for the Bills, too. Jordan Poyer sent a warning to the Buffalo Bills. He knows how to stop Josh Allen. I mean, that'd be awesome for them. We'll see if it's true. Vinny Testaverde, Darrelle Revis, Jaquan Brisker. There's a Malik Neighbors with the hot rookies. And is this an auto? George Karlaftis for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City going out to Jesse. Again, guys, I apologize that it's a wacky night. So what happens when you set up, there's a Dunze, set up new supplies, new materials. Trey Benson. I'll go through it again. Let me do a quick recap for you guys. I want to get this video posted. Those of you guys are like, where the heck did he go? What happened? I want to get the video posted so you can at least see what you got, the hits. We can discuss what I'm going to do to hook you guys up after the fact. We'll do the hit list credits. We'll do the paper footballs. We'll do all that tomorrow when they're here, because I'll make them watch me do the break. Tons of cool rookies. We got Penix, Daniels, Harrison, Nix, McCarthy, Adunze, McConkey, Drake May. They're all in here. We had the multi-year gave us some other guys too. We got, London, Hutchinson, Brees Hall, Rashad White. Here were our numbered cards. We had the Max Crosby out of 100, Malik Neighbors hot rookies, Jaden Daniels emerge, Bo Nix hot rookies insert. I don't know if they have parallels or not. Ricky Jackson out of 50, TJ Hawkinson with the ticket stub card, very cool, 3 out of 10. Stafford out of 100, out of 50. Mike Gesicki, that's a 1 out of 50. That's a bookend. We got the Patrick Surtain out of 10. Die cut, 2 out of 10. McCaffrey out of 35, so some nice stuff. Woolen out of 100. Andrews out of 35. Watt, 5 out of 5 going out to the Cardinals. And then the Allstott out of 10. We had a Cooper Kupp out of 100 and a Trayvon Diggs out of 100. Cowboys were far from done. We had some nice cards for them. We had the Karlaftis for the Chiefs going out to Jesse. Pickens for the Steelers going out to Corey Kelly. And Everson Walls for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Stevener. 3 vets. Our rookie in there was Kamari Lassiter. Do we have 5 autos? We had 5 autos in our score box. We did. So we had the 3 vets, a rookie, 4 vets, and Najee. So we did get an extra auto in it. Not a lot to complain about there. It seems to be a trend. I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to make up for the missing autos in the past. With the Miles Murphy for the Bengals. CeeDee Lamb out of 25. A Jaron Hall rookie auto. Javonte Williams. We had the Abram Smith 5 out of 10 going out to the New Orleans Saints. We had the Dallas Goedert 17 out of 20 for the Philadelphia Eagles. I know I said Garrett Wilson earlier. It was a Sauce Gardner cornerback for the Jets. And then, of course, the wild card points. It'll get ran out tomorrow, I assure you. I want to get this posted. We got paper footballs. I'm going to give you guys a composite box. Again, please accept my honest to God sincere apology. I have anxiety right now. This is not how I want to do the break, but I want to get it to you as quickly as I can. Please, I humbly understand that this is not what I intended. We'll get it fixed up. I promise you I'll make it up to you. I'll get this video posted right away. Love you guys.